Opening scene: a mystical music, aerial view of a dense jungle. Sunset over mountains. Voiceover, hidden in the depths of the Amazon rainforest. Beyond the reach of modern civilization lies a legend that has captivated explorers, adventurers, and treasure hunters for centuries. This is the story of El Dorado, the Golden One, a name that evokes images of untold riches, a city made entirely of gold, and a lost civilization whose secrets have remained buried for over 500 years. But is El Dorado merely a myth? Or is there more truth to the legend than we've ever imagined? Scene transition. 16th century drawings and maps. Sound of shuffling paper. Voiceover. The origins of the El Dorado myth can be traced back to the indigenous peoples of South America. The legend didn't begin as a city, but as a mannequin known as El Hombre Dorado, or the Gilded One. This mysterious ruler was said to be covered in gold dust during sacred rituals. It is said that, after these ceremonies, he would dive into a sacred lake, shedding the gold as an offering to the gods. The lake, a place of shimmering golden waters, sparked the imagination of outsiders, and soon, it became a symbol of a city made of gold. Scene transition. Spanish conquistadors landing on the shores of South America. Voiceover. In the early 1500s, rumors of this golden king and his golden kingdom reached the ears of Spanish conquistadors, eager to expand their empire and fill their coffers. Spain's conquest of the Americas was driven by a single pursuit: wealth. The idea of a city of gold lured men like Francisco Pizarro and Hernan Cortes to the New World. But the true obsession began with the search for El Dorado. Scene transition. Slow motion footage of Spanish expedition and soldiers marching. Voiceover. By the 1530s, conquistadors such as Sebastián de Belalcázar, Gonzalo Jiménez de Quesada, and the infamous Francisco de Orellana were leading perilous expeditions into the heart of South America, their eyes set on one goal: El Dorado. These explorers combed the jungles, crossed treacherous rivers, and climbed jagged mountains, convinced that they were on the brink of finding the legendary city. But despite years of searching, El Dorado continued to elude them. Scene transition. Animations of the Amazon rainforest and overhead views of rivers. Voiceover. Countless explorers vanished into the Amazon, swallowed by the thick jungle, lost to time and disease. The perils of the rainforest were unforgiving, and many expeditions ended in failure either due to hostile tribes, starvation, or the unrelenting climate. Yet, the lure of El Dorado remained. Some explorers, like Sir Walter Raleigh in the late 16th century, even ventured to the Orinoco River in modern-day Venezuela, convinced that the city was hidden deep within the jungle. Yet all came back empty-handed. Scene transition. Close-up of indigenous artifacts and sacred rituals. Scene transition. Modern archaeological excavations, gold artifacts. Voiceover. While no golden city has ever been found, archaeologists have uncovered evidence of advanced civilizations in the region. Gold artifacts, religious artifacts, and ancient cities have been discovered, hinting at a sophisticated culture that flourished long before European explorers arrived. The Muisca and other indigenous groups created a rich, vibrant society with its own customs, technology, and complex social structures. It's clear now that the legend of El Dorado wasn't born from a city of gold, but from the belief in the sacredness of gold itself. Scene transition. Computer-generated visualization of a lost city beneath the jungle. Voiceover. But what if there is a deeper mystery still hidden beneath the jungle canopy? Advances in technology, like LIDA, light detection, and rain vision, have allowed us to peer beneath the dense foliage of the Amazon. What we've found is astonishing. Evidence of ancient structures, roads, and cities, long forgotten, is emerging from the depths of the rainforest. Could one of these ruins be the lost city of El Dorado? Its riches buried and its story lost to time. Scene transition. Footage of satellite imagery, LiDAR mapping. Voiceover. Recent LiDAR scans have revealed complex networks of pyramids, palaces, and villages, suggesting that South America was once home to advanced civilizations that have since been wiped out by time and nature. While these discoveries do not necessarily point to a golden city, they do suggest that the ancient Americas were far more sophisticated than previously believed. What if these lost cities were indeed the inspiration for El Dorado, their treasures hidden and waiting to be found? Despite the many failed expeditions, El Dorado still beckons. Every new discovery deepens the mystery, pushing us to ask, could there truly be a hidden city somewhere beneath the jungle? Or has El Dorado become something more? A symbol of human ambition, a dream of prosperity, a reflection of our deepest desires for something greater, something beyond our reach. Today, El Dorado not be a city made of gold, but it remains one of history's greatest legends. Its story speaks to something universal: the allure of gold, the search for wealth, the desire to discover the unknown. It reminds us of the power of myth and how legends can shape our world. El Dorado may still be out there, hidden beneath layers of history and time. Whether it is a literal city of gold or a symbolic treasure, the legend continues to spark the imagination. As long as the jungles of South America remain unexplored, El Dorado will forever be more than a myth. It will be the ultimate quest. Call to action. Music builds. Text overlay appear. Join us on this incredible journey through history. Subscribe, like, and share as we uncover the greatest myths, explore forgotten civilizations, and seek the truths behind the legends. The search for El Dorado is far from over.